Folks, it's a winter wonderland. We've got rosters to build, so let's go. Folks, welcome to the Baseball Brewhaha. We're just after Christmas. Adam and I are both repping the Twins jerseys. We are twins, in case you didn't know that. Not a Christmas gift, but a gift from Adam to myself and himself. And today is fun. We're dreaming of a white Christmas afterwards, but more like a dream lineup. So, Adam, why don't you tell us what we got going?
Well, we're in between two major holidays here. Mm-hmm. We got Christmas Monday. Next Monday, we got Happy New Year. So we've got all things winter and winter holiday as our inspiration for creating rosters. Now, we've done this with Earth Day.
Yeah.
We also did snacks and
the
food.
The
lunchbox team.
That's a throwback.
Back. Yeah, we're coming at you now with the all winter and winter holiday team. And Aaron, you went above and beyond here. You created some slides to go along with
I did. I wanted to make it fun, and I wanted to create visuals for the folks out there. And so that's where we went. So Adam is generous enough to let me, I mean, I am away, but I'm going to go first. So that way I have my guys. So,
yeah.
So that's what we're going to do.
Okay. Well, are you ready to tee it off here with your first? So we're starting managers, right?
Starting managers. Yes.
Managers. Well, first of all, what's your team name here?
Yeah, we're going to be the Merry Carolers.
Okay.
I don't know if you can tell, but we're spelled like Corbin Carroll. But Corbin's not on my roster, but we're going to be the Merry Carolers. And part of the reason is that I didn't do all carols, but I tried to do quite a few carols in here, like songs that you'd hear around Christmas time. So
there you go. Mm-hmm. And for my team, we are the Jolly Time Snowmen, a little nod to none other than JT Snow, who may make an appearance here. Yet to see that. But we got to start with a team manager. Somebody's got to manage these wonderful teams. So let's head over to your show here. Who you got?
So I just watched this show with the kids. It's Buddy the Elf Bell. Buddy the Elf.
Buddy the Elf Bell.
Yep. It's a classic Christmas movie. I didn't start with the carol, but I started with the Buddy the Elf Bell here.
Okay, so we have Buddy the Elf Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and for my manager, I'm going with "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" inspiration, laying down for a long winter's nap, la joie.
Okay, there you go. That was a little bit of a stretch. I would say you could have gone. Cindy Lou Lou Pinella.
Yeah, well, my backup manager is, it's red and white is Christmas, so it was Red Shandienst.
Okay,
the Cardinals.
All right. Okay, sounds good.
All right, so. Aaron, coming back to yours. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so here we go. Christmas songs, and you got Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah,
Frosty the Snowman. You got corn cob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of Garrett Cole.
There you go. Of course they are. Okay.
I mean, you could have gone two eyes made out of Alex Cole. You had a lot of options here, but.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for me, I'm going with what do you decorate the tree with? None other than some John Garland.
That's a great poll right there. I did not have a John Garland on my list, so that's.
I mean, my pitching staff also included Pat wraps and presents.
Okay.
Dennis leg lamp from A Christmas Story. We've
Okay.
got Scott Christmas Eve Service,
Nice.
Matt Candy Cane,
Mm-hmm.
Heath Jingle Bell,
Okay.
Chan Ho 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 Park,
Yep.
and so I
I've
had
got.
some choices.
I had some really good ones. I there were some on here I really wanted to go with, but I
Yeah.
couldn't pick more than one. So like I had O come, Emmanuel Classe.
Oh yeah, of
um,
course.
the Elvis classic, Vita Blue Christmas.
Yeah.
You had you had the Mariah Carey classic, All I Want for Christmas Is You, Darvish. So, it just I had some good options there, and
You did.
I'm glad that we get to share some of these because
Yeah.
I didn't like leaving a bunch of these off here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what's our next visual here? I'm excited to see what you put together here.
Next one here, first base, no catcher. Sorry, I don't know my positions. We got the Charlie Brown. It's Charlie Brown O'Brien.
Charlie Brown O'Brien. Yeah. I mean,
Look at him. He's a natural, right?
yeah, sure is. Okay. Um. All right. So for mine,
Mm-hmm.
um, we're going with there's a lot of rumors around Christmas time about who brings the gifts. Is it Santa or is it your Mark parent?
That's a good one. That's really good. That's solid. I mean, somewhat of a stretch. I tell you, catchers was hard.
Oh,
Um,
I had some catchers.
you
I
have
had um, put on your Winter Cap Anson.
he's a catcher.
Yeah, he played
Wow.
catcher.
Okay.
Um, go with more of the leg lamp, Tom Leg Lampkin,
Okay.
or we're Christmas or celebrating Jesus, none other than Jesus, Tom Prince of Peace.
Tom. That just. I had the next one that I had. I have a one of my catchers in my DH spot, so I can't get too crazy here. But the only other one I could think of was Jingle Bells, Bells on Bob Boontail Ring. You know,
Yeah,
yeah, but
that's a good
classic,
one. Yeah.
classic. All right.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at who's coming up first base.
Well, we've got the
Yeah.
we've got the Beach Boys classic
Yeah.
Christmas song "Little Saint Nick Asaski."
Yes. I had for that one Little Saint Nick Punto,
Okay, yeah, Nick
but
Punto.
I didn't go with him on my roster.
That's a good one.
Or he wasn't first choice. Oh, he wasn't even. He was not a first baseman though. Okay, my
No, but still.
my first baseman, I went with Bob because so Thanksgiving is turkey, Christmas is what?
Ham.
Ham. Bob Christmas Hamlin.
Okay, that's a good choice. Bob Christmas Hamlin. That's a beauty. We talked about Cindy Lou Who, Lou Pinella.
Yeah.
You could have gone here with Cindy Lou Who, Lou Gehrig as well.
Oh, definitely. Well, I had Wally Joiner to the World,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
and I did
Well, and
have I had Nap LaJoie as first base as well, but
yeah.
he, played the
Well,
manager.
and I had I think Jack Frost Clark
Mm-hmm.
could have been an
That
option
would have been a
there as well,
great one.
or um, the you have the we three Kingmans, Dave Kingman.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
anyway, or you could add. We talked, White Christmas, Evan White Christmas. Anyway.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, but there we go. There we go. Little Saint Nick Asaski.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at our updated rosters here. Okay. So here we are, 1 through 3. Going second base next. I'm excited
Second
to see
base.
what you
This is one of my favorites. It's "Hark the Herald Reynolds Sing."
got. Yes. Hark the Herald Reynolds sing.
It just fits right in there.
It does. Okay. Well, mine at second base, I had a few choices, and I ended up going. Frank White Christmas on this one.
That's a good call. That's a good call right there.
It's a classic.
Mm-hmm. You could have. I mean, you could too. Second base. You could have gone with how does Santa carry his toys in
Mhm.
Steve Sachs.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I also had how much Mary do you want on Christmas? You want a Mary Field, a Whit Merrifield,
Okay. Yeah.
and then reaching a little bit for what's a
Mhm.
sort of a stereotypical gift for a small child is a Chuck Knobloch.
Yeah. Indeed. 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 Yeah. There's a few multi-position infielders here that if we don't hit them, I'll come back to them here. But I don't.
Yeah,
So I don't want to take somebody's roster spot here. Yeah. Okay.
definitely
So
don't. Okay,
so
so who you got over at third base?
third base, we got Ray Silent Night.
Yes.
Classic Christmas hymn, Ray Silent Night.
You have to do that. You have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let's see where I went here. I like my choice here. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
go. Sean, bring me some figgy pudding figgins.
Sean, bring me some Figgins pudding.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good one. That's a good. I like how we went, like we just had different directions on these. This is very nice. Very nice. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now shortstop. This is one of my favorites here. It's the Dr. Seuss classic. How Bobby Grinch Stole Christmas.
How Bobby Grinch stole Christmas.
This is one of my
Oh,
favorites on my list.
a good choice. Okay. Um. All right. So my shortstop, we're gonna go with a wrapping accessory. You tie it up, tie
Mm-hmm.
the gift up in a Larry boa.
Larry Boa. Okay, there you go. Larry Boa. See, a lot of your guys, I think I like literally only Frank White from your list so far has even appeared on my list, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah. Well,
So
I had Frank White Christmas at shortstop, and then my little Saint Nick Punto.
okay, yeah. I mean, some others that I had on here that didn't make the cut. We have some Bell options like David, Jingle Bell.
Mm-hmm.
You got your um, um, yeah, this guy's kind of second base outfield, but Christmas Cookie Rojas.
Yeah.
You got your Neftali Feliz Navidad.
Oh yes.
um, the Christmas Ha-Sung Kim, you know, and you also got Angel Baroa. We have heard on high.
Yeah. Yes.
So the options were we had a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there we go. So all right, next up we're heading into the outfield. So now I'm
Yeah.
just hoping we don't double up here. So I might give you a little. If you hit one of mine, I might have to
Okay.
just give you a little nudge. But next one, that Christmas Carol classic, Deck the Mel Hall.
Oh yeah. Deck the Mel Hall.
I could have, I could have done Deck the Halls, but we couldn't do 2 players at once. But I could have gone Bill Hall, Mel Hall, and we could have done Deck the Halls.
Oh yeah, the 2 halls together.
The 2 halls together. Yeah,
I gotcha. I'm tracking. Yeah. Okay. Well, in my first outfield spot, I mean, you know the close connection that I have with Corbin Carroll, so I cannot miss out on an opportunity to go caroling with Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, that's a must. So, okay. Next up for me, another Christmas classic song. It's Jingle Bell Rock Reigns.
Yeah.
You know?
I figured Rock Reigns would make an appearance somewhere along here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's take a peek at what I've got. Okay. So, for me, you know what else goes on the tree is not only the garland, not only the lights, but you got to have some Lee Tinsley.
I thought about him. It was a bit of a stretch for me, but that's a good choice. It's a good choice.
Yeah. I have a lot of outfielders. I loved, get as close to tinsel as possible there. Had to go for it.
Yep. All right, and then my last outfielder here playing right field. You know, you have the stockings, you get them hung up, and where do you hang them? On the Mickey Mantle, of course.
On the Mickey Mantle, yeah.
Yep. So,
Mickey Mantle definitely made an appearance on my list, but
he was a late joiner to my list, actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A late joiner on your list. Okay. Well, my final outfielder, we're going with, there's a lot made of the journey of the 3 Dwayne Wise men.
Yeah, right.
Following the star. So
yes.
we're on Dwayne Wise there.
Yeah. Or, I mean, so I talked about the, we 3 Kingmen. But you could have done We 3 Kings with Michael King, Eric King, and Dave Kingman.
There's
We
probably
3 Kings.
more Kings than that out there.
Right. That's right. You had like King Kelly, wasn't that a guy? Anyway, so other outfielders. Well, we got to hit our DH. I don't want to stay. Get the DH in here. So for me, what is Christmas without a Christmas tree?
Mm-hmm.
And you sing that song, "Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branch, Ricky."
Yeah, this was one where I was lamenting the fact that Tree Rollins was an NBA player rather than an MLB player.
There were some other sports like Vikings tight end Kyle Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah.
But, he doesn't play baseball.
No. So I have a lot of outfielders left here, and I'm just trying to think of a good one that we want to throw in here. Someone who's not made an appearance before. I've got someone like Rob Deere.
Yeah,
who made the All Earth Day team. I've got Alex Lump of Cole, but but we've got Garrett Cole.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know. I mean, Matt Holliday is a good one, but it's just like too easy.
Candy from a baby.
Can't. So here's
Fish
another
in a
one.
barrel.
Here's one that's an easy name, but an obscure player.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Winters.
Yeah, I had him on my list.
Yeah.
Took me I knew there was a Winters player, but it took me a long time to figure out what his first name was.
Yeah. Well, that's because he played for. He was a cup of coffee kind of guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
let's take a look at these rosters. Okay, so who else did we not put on here? So I had who did not make the list. I had Sean Green,
yeah,
red and
right.
green.
Yeah, right.
George Bell and all the other 59 Bells that have played. Matt,
Albert Silver Bell.
yeah, Matt
Mm-hmm.
Holliday, Rob Deere, Alex Cole, Glenn Allen, Over the Hills We Go, and any other hill.
This is so good. That's so good.
And then, the DH I didn't use, who was sort of my ringer, was you going to visit, at Christmas time, you
Mm-hmm.
celebrate the birth of the wee babe, Ruth.
Yeah, there you go. That is a good one. Yeah, other ones that I had on here. You had a shout out to JT Snow
Yeah.
With your thing there. Let's see, David Bell. Again, another Bell. Who else? Christmas Carol. Zach Little, drummer boy.
Oh, yeah.
This one I actually really wanted to add this one, but I ran out of outfield space, which was you sing about Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus Lane Thomas.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a Christmas song out there that I've not heard of. It's Merry Christmas, Ron Darling. Um, a little bit of a stretch here. Oh, we had Rudolph the Red-Nosed Red Ruffing.
Yeah.
You better be good for goodn's sake. Candy Cane Maldonado, and then let's see what else. Where else do we get here? The drink of choice of the wintertime. Get you a nice cup of hot cocoa crisp.
Yeah.
So there we go, folks. That's what we came up with. Perhaps there's some that we missed that you like. You got to add those in the comments below because we want to hear them because they're fun.
Yeah. Well, you're going to notice we're not switching to the scoreboard here because there's no game that we played here today. We're just roster building. You're going to have to come back next week when we're going to match these teams up and see which team is stronger. Maybe we'll do a little dice game. Maybe we'll do something else. Put these winter holiday teams to the test.
Yeah, we'll see who comes out on top. So I feel like what we could do here for a score, we could go a run a piece. We successfully made winter rosters, but
Okay.
It's not going to matter. It's just not going to matter.
Yeah.
So, all right, folks. Well, thanks for joining us for that roster build. That was very fun, and I told that list to my wife, and I laughed a lot, and she was like, "You're insane."
Well, you can be insane with us and build your own little roster. Put your roster in the comments. That'd be fun. You're going to have your own, little, someone who's maybe a Nelson Cruz fan is going to be Nelson cruising down, Santa's lane.
Yeah,
Who knows what you'll come up with?
That was a stretch, brother. You could also put it on. We haven't shouted out our Facebook group page in a while. We had some new members join, but you can stick it over there as well.
Yeah, please do.
So Facebook group, Baseball Brewhaha. We'll see you tomorrow, folks.